Exclusive new details on a story that Western Mass News first brought you a couple of months ago, as jury trials are about to resume in Massachusetts after a long pause due to COVID-19. And because some capacity restrictions are still in place, the Eastfield Mall has been chosen as a new place for trials in the Springfield area. But some residents have safety concerns about this new location and brought their questions to Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo. She's getting answers for us tonight in Springfield.
In the past and before the pandemic, officials have described Springfield District Court as one of the busiest in the state. And with COVID-19 creating a backlog of trials, now an abandoned section of the Eastfield Mall is going to serve as a new trial court location. Malls are known to serve lunch in their food courts, but now Eastfield Mall will also serve justice in the form of a new trial court. Unusual news for Springfield resident Lisa Thompson, who says she once worked in a store there years ago.
I was 15 years old and I worked there, so this is a staple.
The old cinemas, left vacant when Cinemark abruptly closed last June, are being reworked into trial courts, and state officials are doing it out of necessity. Some 12 juror trials will be able to resume after a long pause due to COVID-19. And with some capacity restrictions still in place, the Eastfield Mall will help tackle the case backlog by serving as an additional location. Residents like Lisa, who reached out to Western Mass News to get answers, are concerned that bringing suspects into the mall could create safety hazards for the public.
What protocols are going to be in place for the community's safety so that the people can still continue to come to the mall while these trials are taking place and know they're going to be safe.
Issues with family members of people that are on trial, thing overspilling outside of the courtrooms.
Western Mass News brought those questions and scenarios to Eastfield Mall property manager Dave Thompson. He tells us there will be one entrance for the public underneath the cinema sign. He says one entrance will be designated for suspects. The state, he says, will provide security guards.
And we're going to bump up our patrols out here as well.
Thompson says the courts are completed from a construction standpoint. The state wouldn't allow our cameras inside, so we asked Thompson to describe this mall cinema turned courthouse, possibly a first in Massachusetts.
It's pretty unique, right? So there's 3 courtrooms in there right now. And then the rest of, most of the rest of the old cinema areas are being used as jury pools.
He also says there won't be any indoor mall access from the trial court and that other areas of the movie theater will be transformed into office spaces for judges and attorneys. It's a need that even concerned residents understand in these unprecedented times.
There's a lot of people that's being held and not able to make it to trial, and it's really not fair to them.
In Springfield, Audrey Russo, Western Mass News.